Hey, so here I am at the Helsinki Wine and Food Fair. I'm going to be spending the next couple of days exploring how creativity, food, and culture all come together here in Finland. From grape stomping to berry wines, I'm going to be sharing some tasty bits and some surprising stories, so come on along for the fun. And yes, competitive grape stomping is a thing at this event, so no, I did not bring an extra pair of socks. But anyway, come along with me and enjoy the ride. Have a good time. The Wine and Food Fair featured cooking demonstrations and international vendors with countries ranging from Switzerland to Georgia. Italy brought the cookies and pizza, and I sampled Japanese takoyaki and Iberian ham. Interestingly, there were Finnish takes on Korean fried chicken and Mex-Asian fusion tacos. Traditional Finnish food was also well represented. I found a stand with reindeer burgers, reindeer stew, tiny fried whitefish, and so many Karelian pies, a rye pastry with a rice custard center. And then there were Baltic delights like jarred eels from Estonia and Dirty Dick's chili sauces from the Åland Islands between Sweden and Finland. I really enjoyed the dragon fruit long drink from Husky Brewing from Helsinki. Jorma really liked their stout. After walking around the fair, I enjoyed a glass of berry wine from Ainoa Winery and spoke to them about their unique product. Hey, so I'm here at the Wine and Food Fair with Ainoa Winery, which is probably what has some of the most unique wines in all of Finland because they actually make them from berries. Um, so I wanted to ask you, what inspired you to start your winery?
Really the beautiful nature Finland has to offer. So Finland has the best berries in the world. They just couldn't help them to just make wines from the Finnish berries.
Fantastic. That's really fantastic. And okay, so being an American and Peruvian,
Ecuadorian.
Ecuadorian, I know. What about your cultural backgrounds that influenced the wines that you produce?
Uh, Mostly it is David, who's my partner. He's American as well, and we love wine and food. And every time we travel somewhere, we just love to try the different foods and wines of the local place. So if we travel to a small little village in France or Spain, we will totally grab everything that's local, super local. And we didn't see that here in Finland. So it was more about us really trying to really find the local flavors that could complement the food and the food, the Finnish foods, especially. And since we didn't see that locally, we were in the Helsinki area, and not many wines we saw at Alko. We had this hobby, and we just wanted to share it with everybody. And actually, in Finland, we have many wineries. We have about 25 wineries
Wow.
all over Finland. But most of the wine, or in order for wineries to sell, they have to be in the countryside. And you can buy wines directly from the winery, but it's hard to get them into alcohol. So somebody who's not visiting the winery, usually you don't normally see it or didn't used to see them. And this is how we started with the business.
That's awesome. So great. It's such a neat cross-cultural thing. Do you consider your wines Finnish or something more broadly international?
Um, we basically consider them Nordic
Okay.
because the berries and they really represent the Nordic terroir. And Finland has the most delicious berries. And but the terroir that Finland has is really, I would say, more of Nordic in nature, and we can call them Nordic berries.
Very cool. Very cool. What kind of challenges did you have when you started building your business?
Um, Actually, basically having people to try the wines. It was quite difficult to get people to try our wines because one, there have been so many people making wines at home, or um, trying just to get some um, what do you call it? Home winemaking
Mhm.
has been quite popular in many years ago. I'm not sure how many they do nowadays, but people had this misconception that what we had was only home wine in a way, and they did not see our wines as top quality, something from France or Spain or Italy.
But that's changed, hasn't it?
Luckily, it has. Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And what's one flavor or tradition or ingredient that really represents Finland's winery identity as a winery?
I would say the pureness of the berries that we're using of inside the wine. So we try to capture the essence of the berries and getting them on your glass when you open the bottle. That's what the essence of Aina is, to get the essence of the berries into your glass.
And what kind of Finnish customers respond to your wines as compared to international ones?
Oh, amazing. It's we have had so many compliments, and it brings people back to their childhood, to the times when they go to the forest and pick berries. It just brings amazing memories and nostalgia that I am just gives me goosebumps thinking about it, and it's just been so great.
And what do you wish more people knew about Finland in general?
How wonderful this place is. We have amazing nature. We have great, education. We have security. We have all of the above. And no wonder Finland is the happiest country in the world for 8 years in a row.
Well,
And just you cannot compare to other places. We have a balanced life. We have um, great respect for each other, for nature, for animals, and that's for everybody, for human rights. So that it's really something that it's out of this world, I think.
that's really, really amazing. And just one last question. And so, how does your approach blend, you know, American and Ecuadorian sensibilities with Finnish culture?
Oh, they are a little bit tough, a little bit different, but I think we have already been here long enough that we have learned along the way. Um,
And how
I'm
long have you been
still
here?
almost 18 years. Yes,
Okay.
so I'm still learning the language, and finally, I'm getting kind of into the deepness of the language. So I'm starting to learn more words deep into the Kalevala or
Listening to
you
you, you're
know.
doing really amazing.
Thank you, thank you. But I just want to learn because what we're doing, I think it just reflects on the terroir, on the Finnish terroir and the nature of the Nordics that I really want to learn a lot more.
But that's fantastic. And I really think, from the first time we met a couple of years ago, um, how truly unique and how truly, what a really great treasure you are for this country. And, and sometimes I think it takes somebody from the outside to help things see a little bit more of what they actually have.
Yeah, but you know what? That's not even just in Finland. That happens everywhere. So in Ecuador, we export the best coffees, the best bananas. And sometimes we don't appreciate in our home country what we have. And the same thing in the U.S. And we bring a lot of people from abroad who also build the country, and it's everywhere. And I'm just happy that many people have accepted us and are happy with what we're doing, and we just want to give to the community. with
Wow.
with you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. This has been really, really amazing. I've really appreciated it.
Thank you. Also, it's been really nice to meet you, and nice that you are interested as well in what we're doing, and it's really amazing. Thank you.
And great success for your application. Okay, we'll take care of that in post.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Have a great time.
For a different take on Finnish wines, I spoke with Nea Berlin from the Carcine Winery in Bordeaux, France. Fantastic. Hey, so I'm here with the Chateau Carcine, a French winery owned by Finns in the Bordeaux region. And I'm here
with Nea Berlund, very Finnish, Swedish name.
very, that's awesome. So, what inspired you to start your winery?
So my father bought the winery in 1990. He was a big wine enthusiast, very passionate about it, a bit crazy, I'd say. But you have to be to make great things. You have to be able to say woo-hoo. And so we started. He bought the place in 1990. I was born on the same year, so all of my life I've been sort of going between Finland and France. And it for me it used to be a summer cottage where we would go and work at the cottage
Uh-huh.
because there's always things to do. And then it became part of me and part of my job. And I've been there now since 2015, full time as a winemaker, owner, gardener, chef, whatever. I do.
Toutes les choses, huh?
Exactly.
So, how does your cultural background influence the wines that you produce?
Very good question, I think. And I'm sorry for all fellow Finns because I've spent I've spent a big part of my adult life over there. So I'm becoming quite French and I like to make like wines locally. I think I have this curiosity that's not exactly always there with my fellow winemakers and neighbors. I think in Finland, which is because we're not a wine producing country, so we taste and drink all wines. For me, making orange wine, sorry, pet nats, making non-alcoholic products, all of that comes very naturally and comes. I'm curious, so I want to make different things. My neighbors think I'm crazy of making pet nat and an orange wine in a traditional winemaking region like Bordeaux, which is not known for that. But as long as everybody makes their own decisions and sell their own wines, there's room for everybody.
That's fantastic. So, do you consider your wines Finnish or something more international?
I'd consider my wines French, very French, let's say. They're made, I often say that they're made with Finnish hands and with a Finnish heart. But there's also French hands and French hearts involved. So
That's so cool. So, what kind of challenges did you face when you were building your business there?
very good question. So my father would have a different answer to this. Um, I have this sort of boss lady attitude that I don't really care. But it was easier for me because the brand was already existing and we already had markets like Finland, export, etc. When I came in, we do sell more wine. We're doing better now, and I'm happy about it, proud of that. My father, I don't think he had the best experience, but he also never lived full time at the winery, so he didn't maybe like he knows a lot of locals, but I live and breathe the farm life where I am. All my best friends are French locals. I have a French winemaker partner, so I'm quite local these days. And even though let's say that the world is also more open than before, people are getting used to finding different things and maybe looking for different things, natural wines, organic wines. We do a lot of events. I serve smoked salmon soup,
Okay.
but people come to get that soup because everybody's getting a bit tired with that.
With the French onion soup?
With
Yeah.
the duck breast and the chips.
Sure. Um, so what's like one flavor or tradition? What's one like flavor or tradition or ingredient that really represents your wine's identity?
So we do a lot of Merlot. Merlot is our biggest surface, like biggest production. Out of one, two, three, four, five different reds, four of them are based on Merlot. With the global climate changing, we have rich clay soils. The Merlot is doing better on those soils than, for example, cabs that would get higher alcohols and get riper faster. So I think the Merlot would be a good, and I'm quite keen on it, quite proud and keen on our reds.
Very cool. So, how do Finnish customers respond to your wines compared to your international customers?
I think for any client, I think the story is important. So you have the product, you have the packaging, you have the story behind it and all that. In Finland, we have a huge advantage with the story because we're a Finnish family. With my friends, we when we sell our wines to our Finnish clients, they feel like they're buying directly from the farm, even though we have a little warehouse in Finland, so it's not coming all the way from Bodo every case. But I think that's sort of important. And this today, I feel like um, the clients value more when they know where the wine is coming from, who is making the wine. On all of our back labels, there's my name. On our cardboard boxes, there's my phone number. So we always encourage any clients to, send a WhatsApp message, ask a question. Why is there a wax on this bottle? Why is there a little sediment in the bottle or anything? So I think it's an advantage of being a Finnish winemaker, even though I'm in France, but selling to a lot of Finns, and it's a nice thing for them that they can easily contact us.
Awesome. Awesome. And what do you wish more people knew about Finland?
Oh, so many things, but I'm not sure if we want to share. Like the potatoes, the new potatoes. We have nothing like that in France. The rapujuhlat, the crayfish parties.
Hmm.
I kind of miss that. We used to be able to buy that from IKEA, but not anymore. And obviously frozen. I think Finland is my friends, they think it's the happiest country in the world, and that's what the statistics say, right?
Right.
But it's a really nice combination of simple life, and I think in this hectic, uncertain world, I think we value simple things, happiness, nature, good wines.
That sounds perfect. It was a very Finnish answer. I loved it too. So that was great. But thank you so much for taking the time for
Thank you.
helping me to do this. And all the best of luck. And I love to see all of the people coming by and
Shall we have a glass of wine?
I would love a glass of wine. Let me just go get a glass and I'll be right back.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so one of the most unique things about the Food and Wine Fair here in Helsinki is the annual Grape Stomping competition. Finns love their unique competitive sports like wife carrying or competitive hobby horse. And how can we forget competitive heavy metal knitting? So this goes down as one of the culinary versions of all of their fun. So stay tuned for more.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, alkaa! Siellä kostannut ja viimeinen kannas. Eli ei kannas, mutta parhainen. Suuren urheilupuolun
be the winners.
Oh my god, amazing.
And what are you doing now? Are you going to Disneyland?
We're gonna take the grape juice and make it into wine.
Yeah, I think now it's time to make wine. So we're also winemakers from now on.
Fantastic. Paljon kiitos. Well, folks, there you have it. The wonders of Finnish grape stomping at its finest. And I just want to thank everybody for coming on this journey with me to the Helsinki Wine and Food Fair. And I hope you all got to appreciate a little bit more about Finnish culture and Finnish food. And you know what? Stay tuned for more. Have a good one. Paljon kiitos kaikille.